From News 19, I'm meteorologist Daniel Bonds. Hurricane Milton, now a major hurricane, still forecast to push towards the peninsula of Florida and make landfall. It looks like late Wednesday and or early Thursday morning. A little bit of a closer look. Latest indication is it may weaken just a touch before making landfall, but still hitting Florida as a major hurricane. Spaghetti model's pretty good consensus here, and you notice it does keep it south of the Carolinas, but unfortunately it does look like it's going to impact a large part of Florida. Do have storm surge watches in effect for a large part of Florida, also hurricane watches in effect as well. So the impact for us here across the Midlands, well, Milton stays south of the Carolinas. The clouds increase Wednesday. There will be some breezy weather, and we can't totally rule out the small possibility for some coastal rain. And if it does lift a little bit more towards the north, we could see some rain in the extreme eastern half of the Midlands. But as of right now, we're just expecting some clouds and breezy conditions. As we mentioned, those breezes may increase just a touch, generally out of the northeast. We'll say 10 to 15 miles per hour. That would be on Wednesday. As the system kind of moves on out, those winds will decrease, but some cooler air moves in. We also still have two other hurricanes out in the Atlantic, Kirk and Leslie, and we have one more area to talk about. Hurricane Center gives that a 30% chance or low chance of further development. That is out in the eastern part of the Atlantic, not too far away from the western coast of Africa. The records will be safe today, 96, 35, and back in 2013 we had nearly 2 inches of rain. Here's our forecast for the rest of your Monday. We'll call it mainly sunny skies. Clouds will start to increase just a touch tonight. Can't totally rule out a very small chance for a stray shower as that cold front moves through. So we'll make a verbal mention of maybe a little bit of rain. Once again, most of us stay dry. We'll keep it partly cloudy during the overnight hours, mainly sunny for your Tuesday, but then as we go into Wednesday, as Milton will be passing towards our south, those clouds will start to increase a little bit. Once again, we're not expecting any rainfall. The latest from our in-house forecast model showing those clouds increase, so mostly cloudy skies on Wednesday. By the time we get to Thursday, those clouds will start to decrease as Milton does move out of our area. European model shows very dry conditions with only a small chance for a little bit of rain along the coastal region of South Carolina. American model shows a slightly different scenario, showing a little bit of rain on Thursday, but as of right now, we're keeping things dry. But we'll kind of have to track Milton as it does move towards our south. Next 7 days, according to the Weather Prediction Center, there is a chance for some rain along the coastal region of South Carolina. For us here across the Midlands, trace amounts of rain, and it's going to remain dry in the upstate. Yesterday, we did manage to make it to 85 degrees. We'll probably be a degree or two warmer today. And so far for the month of October, no measurable rainfall, at least at the Columbia Metropolitan Airport. Highs later today in the mid to upper 80s. That's above our average of 80 degrees. We'll be close to average tomorrow. Temperatures do cool off, and check out Friday, Saturday mornings, possibly dropping down into the upper 40s. That'll be the coolest we've been so far this season. There is that chance for some rip currents, high risk here, so dangerous and potentially life-threatening rip currents along the coastal region because we do have all that tropical activity out there. Myrtle Beach forecast shows at least that small possibility for a little bit of rain early Thursday, and then the weekend's going to be dry and sunny with highs in the mid 70s to near 80 degrees. We'll be in that same range for Charleston with a small chance for a little bit of rain on Thursday as Milton passes to the east. Greenville looking pretty good with mainly sunny conditions. Looking ahead, October 14th through October 20th, warmer than normal conditions for us and drier than normal conditions as well. The leaves are starting to change just a touch in the upstate of South Carolina. Low color at this point, and you do have patchy moderate color. On average, we would expect our colors to be at least reach the peak early November to mid-November, and then a little bit later along the coastal region. Halloween's only 24 days away. Election Day is 4 weeks from tomorrow. Veterans Day, 5 weeks from today. And as always, you can follow me on these social media outlets. Have a great Monday.